and welcome to the channel. My name's Jason and this is Substitute Sound. Been working on a sample library recently and today I thought I would choose one of the sounds and go through a quick tutorial. So the sound that we're going to be looking at how to create today is this simple heartbeat sound effect. I'm going to be using Pro Tools to create this sound effect, however you can create this sound effect in practically any other digital audio workstation. So I'm going to start by creating a new instrument track. On this instrument track I am going to use the Structure Free Instrument plugin to find a kick sample. Okay, now I have my kick sample selected. I want to draw in a couple of notes just next to each other, and the second note I have reduced the volume by almost half and it will sound like this. Doesn't sound like too much at the moment, but we'll be able to work from here. Okay, now that we have our kick, we're going to repeat the process, this time with an 808 sample, which sounds like this on its own, and layered with the kick. So we're halfway there. We just need to add some audio effects to this to finalise the sound. So if you're using Pro Tools, you can turn these MIDI files into audio files by hitting commit. And that just makes it a wee bit easier for us to start adding plugins to these audio files. The first effect that we're going to add is some EQ. Now, we want to remove some of the high mids to make it sound more of a low internal sound. And I'm going to copy that over to the 808 as well and just boost the low end slightly. This is the 808 on its own before. And after. And layered together. Okay, so the next thing that I've done is created a duplicate of the first initial kick track, and I have pitched it up slightly using the Pitch 2 plugin, and now that on its own sounds like this. Now we're going to bring the level down slightly, and it is going to be layered with everything else. Now I've also created another two tracks, that is the distortion and the reverb track. I'm going to start sending some of these sounds to these tracks, but first we're going to distort this high kick sound. Now the reason that I'm sending them to the distortion track and not applying it straight on here is so that I can adjust the level of distortion that's going to that track. So if I bring that down, there's no distortion. We'll play this. Let me just bring that up a little bit. Okay, and I can gradually increase the distortion. Now we don't need much. Then I can bring that level down a little bit and introduce the rest. Now I'm also going to send a little bit of distortion to the original kick track as well. So just a wee reminder, this is what it sounds like on its own. And then we'll add some distortion and introduce that with everything else. I'm also just going to add a very slight amount of distortion to the 808 here. So here it is before. And after. For my distortion, I'm using this Black Op distortion with some pretty extreme apocalyptic preset. And for my reverb, I am using Deverb, which comes with Pro Tools. I'm on Room 1, Medium. Okay, now finally I'm just going to experiment with some reverb. So I'm going to start with the initial track, send it to our reverb track here, play it back, add the reverb, sorry. Okay, now I'm also going to bring that over to 808 as well. The 808 just helps to add a little bit of weight and depth to the sound effect here. Now we just need to do a little bit of leveling and we are finished. And that is how you create a heartbeat sound effect, which would be perfect for game audio, for example when a character has low health. Now let me show you this sound effect in action with a quick example. Hi guys, so I was just editing the video and I thought it would be worth mentioning that you can also recreate this sound effect if you have access to a microphone with a t-shirt like this. Alright, now where a wee bit of EQ applied sounds a little bit like this. So if you're needing the sound effect for a post-production project as opposed to a game, this sound might be a wee bit more suitable. Thanks for watching. If you like this video and want to hear more samples, please check out my sample library. I'll leave a link in the description. See you later.